In our special series Year-Ender 2020, today we bring you a report on how the NDA government has strengthened the defence preparedness under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The much-awaited Rafale's journey from France to India was one of the most defining moments in the annals of defence history. Defence analyst Mukesh Kaushik highlights the journey of the Defence Ministry in this year.
This year, 2020, would be remembered a very happening year for defense sector, and the reason were mainly two: COVID pandemic and face-off, which is ongoing even today in Ladakh sector with Chinese really. This has triggered many activities in defense sector, but I would start from creation of the Chief of Defense Staff post and subsequently under CDS, a Department of Military Affairs was created, which is mainly working for jointness among the three forces. There have been series of missile tests, and I would also recall the arrival of 5 Rafale fighters from France, which were inducted to Indian Air Force, and 5 more are to come very shortly. Series of missile tests, including a test of BrahMos in Andaman Nicobar, were also a highlight of this year.
Our correspondent reports India, with the second largest armed forces and with the fifth largest defence budget in the world, is in the path to achieve self-reliance in defence production.
A befitting reply to the incursions by China in Galwan Valley and foiling the terror tactics of Pakistan were among the high points of India's defense preparedness this year. Induction of Rafale aircraft along with acquisition of state-of-the-art weaponry added to the firepower. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh held the induction of Rafale in the Indian Air Force.
एयरफोर्स में राफेल का शामिल होना एक महत्वपूर्ण एवं ऐतिहासिक क्षण है और हम सब देशवासियों के लिए इस ऐतिहासिक पल का गवाह बनना एक गौरव का विषय है। मैं हमारी आर्म्ड फोर्सेस सहित समस्त देशवासियों को हार्दिक बधाई और शुभकामनाएं देता हूं।
Strengthening border infrastructure, emphasis on Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat for Made by India reflected the resolve of the government. The draft Defence Procurement Policy 2020 was a push forward for higher indigenous content. Government raised the foreign direct investment limit by automatic route in defence sector from the existing 49% to 74%. Corporatization of the Ordnance Factory Board and reforms in defence procurement are unveiled. Setting up of a project management unit and providing support to the contract management purpose would go a long way in achieving this target of timely procurement. Expansion of NCC has been ensured in 173 border and coastal districts, and 1 lakh NCC cadets will receive special training. Digitization in defense has been taken up on priority. The year saw joint military exercises like Malabar, Sampriti, BIMSTEC, DMX 2020 exercise in the Dhanush, adding to the strategic power. Sobhagyakar, Air News, Delhi.